Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with another random battle. Now today we are back on Star Wars Empire at War. So our last battle was on Friday, I think. It was last week. We fought as the Empire. So today we're going to be fighting as the Rebellion. And so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now after this battle, I am free to mod. So I can add there's lots of great mods for this game based on what I have seen and heard. I've heard there's lots of conversion mods. I've also heard you can at least you can add many more. You can add more races and stuff, which would be fantastic. Now, audio levels wise, I think this is where it should be and where the game should be sitting. But of course, in all honesty, after my computer had its freak out and my documents were deleted, one of the documents that I had was a document that I had which would tell me if I had played the game before. The first time I do a sound test and I figure out where the perfect level is, and then based on that, whenever I go back to the game, if I don't remember, I can go to the document and double check which one I should be sitting at, and then that's it. And so I always can have perfect audio. So the problem is that document is deleted, just like every other document. So I'm having to remake it again. So I honestly didn't really do an audio test, but I remembered that the sound settings of my OBS didn't get changed, and it was the only question I had was in-game audio. So I think this is where it should be. So if it's not perfect, I do apologize, but you know. Anyway, so I was thinking about doing a 4-person map, and obviously just keeping it 1v1 for now. I need one where we're facing each other. Like maybe the Hoth conflict would be good. There is asteroids and stuff, but yeah, I think the Hoth conflict would be good. So let's go ahead and hit the Hoth conflict. We will be playing as the Rebellion versus the Empire. So let's hit it. And then after this, I will be open to modding or adding more races and stuff, and we'll be looking into adding more items. So we will look into that. Anyway.
Squadron reporting.
All right, let's just keep that there.
Ready for action.
And then, all right, let me see. We do have an asteroid, so let's go ahead and get that right away.
Station ready.
And let's see, this one is damage dealt, and then this one is shield strength. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get me.
Upgrade.
Let's get both. Then get me a Corellian Corvette. Now the Corellian Corvette is the same like anti-fighter Corvette, like fast patrol type of cruiser as the Empire has. So that should be pretty familiar. Now this one looks like it has one turret right beside it, which will be convenient. So we'll put. But you can see how slow your money comes in without grabbing these. So they're essential. They're totally essential. So. Now, we do have another little station here, but of course we'll be waiting for funds.
Choose your reinforcements.
But, looks like over here we have a pirate facility, another one over here. Upgrade. In the middle has a mining thing. There's mining things all over the place, so. Because, remember, this thing is designed for 4 players.
Construction complete.
Okay. There we go. We're just about done with this. Our turret's ready. Now, that's ready, and look how fast the money comes in. So much faster. Fantastic.
Orbital command available.
Okay, let's go ahead and
underway.
Call in our Corvette.
Upgrade
command
complete.
Your orders, sir.
All right, now you
ready for action.
Come over here.
Standing by.
And we're gonna grab this turret. It'll help defend the base and other such things.
Armed
so yeah,
ready.
this it's the same thing the Empire has, so that should be pretty familiar. My fighters will sit over here for now. This will help defend it, and then the fighters can be nearby as well, because obviously having that is just is very important. Is muy importante, as they say where I'm from. Oh, I forgot that it's not like your. It's so weird not to just be able to. You know, it's so weird just not to be able to just hit like attack, like not be able to hit like spacebar and be like, where is it? Hey, you want to fight, bro? Come here. They're in a dogfight around the asteroid, but I also have a turret nearby, so.
Roger that.
All right.
Form up.
Can move him over there because the turret doesn't need defending. So.
Receiving message.
All right. Go ahead and get me
Unit in
one more
production.
group of fighters. I want another X-wing squadron. Yeah. You know what?
Unit
We actually don't
cancelled.
need one. Let's just save for a new another one because when we build bigger stuff, I think it'll give me more fighters, won't it? I think. But, all right,
Vehicle
let's get
introduction.
one more group of fighters. Now I'm all paranoid that it won't. I'm like, well, what if it doesn't and I don't have enough fighters?
Awaiting orders. Head full.
All right, we're gonna have him sit right.
Underway.
Aw.
Upgrade.
Definitely
in
get that
progress.
upgraded.
Reporting.
All right,
Reinforcements en route.
Standing by.
there we go. Now I got 4 groups of
Ready
X-wings.
for orders.
I feel much better about that.
Reporting in. We're going in.
All right, now as soon as we have enough, there we go.
Upgrade in progress.
Now we can upgrade that. Our little asteroid here. Our little mining facility is being upgraded, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I'm actually not against, now that I have played this more and I am remembering all the good stuff that this game, all the times that I played this game when I was younger and whatnot, I am remembering a lot of things. One of the things I am remembering
Upgrade
is
complete.
I'm getting a little more adventurous is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't be against capturing more of the much more of these. Now, of course, this one has lightning, so it will be very important not to bring in my big ships into this, but I could bring my fighters into it. And this one would be a good one as well. Again, don't bring your big fighters, your big stuff into it, but you could if you're feeling aggressive and you wanted to put that right in the center. So we might do some scouting and see what
Ready for action.
see what we might be capturing some more. Is what I'm trying to say again. So at 70%, we're hauling butt. All
Upgrade
right, we'll
in
upgrade
progress.
that.
I copy. Reporting.
Get them, boys. Now remember, this one is This is an anti-fighter, so that's it's dangerous to be attacking them with fighters. But I obviously don't have a choice.
Waiting your orders.
Get them.
Upgrade complete.
Now, luckily, my ships are upgraded, so
Yes, Commander.
I have that going for me. Okay, that's all done. Fantastic. We can grab Han and Chewie now. We also have access to A-wings, which are good.
Requesting
Go ahead and get me
assistance.
Han and Chewie. It's
Orbital
never too
command
soon for that.
available.
Then as soon as this is ready, we'll probably grab an A-wing squadron as well.
Vehicle in production.
And then level 2 supplies are coming up, which is great.
Ready.
So let's see. We'll at least wait till Han and Chewie are ready before we press out, but maybe we'll get ready to scout along a little bit. And we are almost at level 2 supplies for our asteroid here.
Upgrade
There we
complete.
go. Fully upgraded now, and now the money's
The
cooking.
Millennium Falcon is at your service. Easier than the Kessel Run. What's on your mind? Got something you need moved? Hurry up.
Fantastic.
Jabba's
So,
leaving.
Han and Chewie have access to invulnerability, which is the Millennium Falcon is invulnerable to enemy fire for a short time. So obviously that's really good.
Reporting.
And then we can grab an
Reinforcements
A-wing
en
squadron.
route.
Now A-wings have lure enemy fighters, taunt enemy nearby fighters, and force them to engage the A-wings. While enabled, the A-wing will be less susceptible to enemy fire.
A-wing squadron reporting.
So it's good for,
Squadron advance.
anti-fighter
At your command.
measures. Okay, so we'll save the rest of this. We now have unlocked the Nebulon B frigate, which is good against other frigates, but struggles against the big stuff and, of course, bombers. So, that should be exactly what you would expect. Now, I am tempted to grab one before we move on. Maybe we will.
Vehicle in production.
Maybe we
Loud and
will.
clear.
All right.
What's up?
Which one should we grab?
Take it easy.
Maybe we'll be really aggressive and grab center. Technically, it's closer.
Half blaster will
At your
try.
Nebulon B frigate here. Coordinates received. Your orders, sir? Ready for action. Frigate reporting. Nebulon
Now,
B
this frigate
here.
has access to boost shield power, which will boost shield regeneration for a short period while their enabled ships move and fire slower.
Hey. On it.
Oh, and he took some aggressive
Weapons
measures.
online. Weapons charged.
What are
Frequency
you
open.
thinking?
Now, luckily, there are all kinds of turrets here. So after I kill this and take this from him, that'll be really good.
Need something moved?
You know, he got scared and headed for the hills as soon as I showed up. So that's,
Frigate
you know,
responding.
good for me.
Preparing for combat.
Constructing.
Hey, Jabba doesn't like waiting either.
All right, I'm putting up a turret there. We're gonna get up another one right here.
Building
I
started.
know.
I'm also gonna pushing up my frigates closer to this side of things as well. I'm thinking about doing all of these ones of the laser defense. I think these ones are better against.
Building started.
They feel like they're just better.
Easier than the Kessel Run.
Now, he has fighters down there, but it's one group of X-wings. I'm not exactly
Beginning
sweating that.
construction.
All right.
Anyway, these ones feel better. They're better against fighters for sure. The other ones, the torpedo ones, I imagine they're probably better against bigger ships, but I'm more worried about the fighters.
Construction complete.
I'm safer from the bigger ships inside this asteroid anyway. Now, keep in mind, of course, that they can shoot the asteroid from outside. They don't have to be that close to hit it. The really big ships don't anyway.
Ready for action. Moving to attack position.
Again, I don't think it matters that badly, but you know, we'll push my frigates that direction. There's no reason not to. Watch the whatchamacallit there,
Construction complete.
Mr. Ship.
All right, Your Highness.
Construction complete.
Get him, Han.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
Got it. Fly casual.
Alright,
Frigate
maybe
standing
we'll
by. Forward.
do some check-in here.
I copy.
We're not gonna grab any
Engaging
fighters, probably,
enemy.
or like pirate ships. I mean,
What's on your mind? Taking out the bad guy.
get him.
We can do that.
Roger that.
Okay,
Receiving message.
Upgrade.
go ahead and
in
upgrade
progress.
that right away. Now that we have our a commanding middle position with all kinds of turrets. See, and that's the bonus, is you can do an investment, grab all the turrets, and grab the middle mining settlement, which is, you know, obviously it's more aggressive. Oh, make sure you kill that. I think you might be heading for my frigates. Ooh, a big old fighter
Hurry
force.
up, Jabba's waiting.
Wow, look at all of his fighters. I'm so proud of him.
Form up. We're in attack range.
Ah, see, he was coming for me.
Awaiting orders.
Loud and clear.
Now, Boba Fett is on the field for them, which,
Copy.
yeah, we don't need any pirate
Engines
ships.
activated.
Let's just go ahead and send them
Enemy target sighted.
up that general direction.
What's up?
I don't want him getting too close to my middle one, because I'm far more worried about defending it than I am this one. This one is more isolated, and I have one turret here. Now this one is right in the center, so it's more you know, it's right between his base and mine.
Take it easy.
Oh, there is Boba Fett, but by himself though. Even he's not good enough to be able to stop me. There you go, he's dead.
Let's get out of here.
He's good, man, but like, I mean, hero units are obviously amazing, but they're not gods. You know what I mean?
Reporting.
They're not going to survive things
Frigate
completely
reporting.
by
Coordinates
themselves.
received.
Upgrade complete.
Ready for action.
Okay, so we have access to all kinds of toys now. I figured out who this guy is. This is Ramus Antilles. So obviously I recognize the name Antilles. I don't know who Ramus Antilles is, but it says a veteran of the Clone Wars who served under Senator Bail and Leia Organa. It's a heavily modified Corellian Corvette, but I don't know who he is. I'm probably not going to build him. He's really good, but it just doesn't mean anything to me. Anyway,
Upgrade.
so let's go ahead
in
and start
progress.
work on our upgrades here. That we can get access to the Align Ion Cannon, which is good. Also, upgrades to our fighters and
Upgrade
frigates.
in
Let's just
progress.
queue up all of the upgrades in the world. And we have money pouring in really fast.
Mission
So
ready.
we have that going for us. And then we have, yeah, so we have access to a lot
Our
more of
space
these.
station is under
We have also
attack.
unlocked... Naughty.
What are you thinking?
Hang on.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, hang on. I don't know if it'll help. I mean, at this point, he's actually heading the opposite direction, but... Because I feel like it's the right thing to do, we'll run my fighters that direction. And because look what we intercepted along the way.
Need something moved? Back me up here, Chewie.
Alright. Anyway, my ships are going to get him.
Ready for command.
You know, you guys are so much slower.
Target confirmed.
How about you guys go back?
Hey, Jabba doesn't like waiting either.
Hey, wait here.
I feel like these guys are my fast movers. I feel like you guys should be on 1 by yourselves. You guys should be on 2 by yourselves. My frigates being on 3 by yourselves.
Frigate en route.
Because I feel like that
Attack.
for now on, doing things based upon how they're grouped up would be wise.
Pretty handy with a blaster. Oh yeah.
You know, because these guys are like a similar speed. The X-Wings are far slower, but they're more like baseline fighters. So like my fast responders, it makes sense having like, you know,
All right.
those guys grouped up together. Okay.
Come on, Chewie.
Now I am moving my frigates closer to this one because they can sit over here. Alright, now they're moving over there.
Full command available.
Upgrade in
Go
progress.
ahead and give me this one, and then go ahead and
Upgrade
upgrade.
in
Now, we've also
progress.
unlocked access to this one, which is the Corellian gunship. Now, this is very similar to the Corellian Corvette, of course, but this one is a little more expensive, and it is designed for the anti-small cruisers in addition to the bombers. So, it's designed, it's like this one, but the exact opposite role, a little more expensive, but it is also, you know, it's a fast mover. That's what it's designed to do. Now, this one's weak against the really big stuff as well, so...
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
All right,
Weapons
Your
online.
Highness. Weapons charged.
Alright. I actually clicked on the wrong one. I'm used to my ones just being 1 and 2.
Frequency open.
Very basics. These guys are going to sit on this side of it because this is where he
Ready
keeps
for
coming
action.
from. So these guys are going to
All
sit over
on
here.
command Available.
You're going to go to the middle. These guys are just going to hang out in the middle. And I think that's what
At
we'll
your
do.
command.
Okay, so now we have the big gun. We are also upgrading our space station. Fantastic. I like how he can like sit in like right in this little skinny part. I don't know why. It's just so like visually appealing. It's like a little puppy. It's like a little puppy in addition to you know, sitting beside a much bigger dog.
What's on your mind?
Ho ho!
Watch this.
We found some fighters to go pick off. Go get them, boys. Go get them, boyos.
Receiving message.
All right, that's being upgraded. My A-Wing and Han are running this direction. I don't think he'll still be... He might not still be over here, but we're going to go look, just in case.
Got something.
Aha!
Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
Alright.
Loud and clear. All right, Chewie, let's get out of here. Come on, Chewie, let's check it out.
Alright, so he hasn't grabbed that. So it looks like this one just has one... Oh, 2 defenses on this one. Oh,
Hang
3.
on.
Is there 4?
Follow me.
Ah, this has 3 defenses.
Don't worry.
Well, that's pretty defensible, man. We could be really aggressive and grab this one, too. Screw it. I love aggression.
Building under construction.
What's up? You got it.
Alright. I mean, plus, we could be really easily defended. I can move my X-Wings down here and move my, or I could keep it just the way it is. One group. Everybody has something nearby.
Constructing.
Hey,
So that's good. We'll
what
grab...
are you thinking?
Is this one? And heaven knows we have enough money.
Construction complete.
Money is pouring in
Need
for
something
us.
moved?
So that's good.
Building started.
Okay.
I copy.
There we go.
Decoding.
Okay, now we have access to
Construction
Luke.
complete.
In addition to lots of other stuff, we now have access to the Assault Frigate Mark II, which is it's designed against even the middle range, like Imperial big stuff, and then like other cruisers and stuff. It's weak against like Star Destroyers and bombers,
Construction
but it's really, really good. We also got access to the Marauder Cruiser, which is really good against their buildings and fighters, against their base and fighters, which is really cool. We also have access, of course, Luke. So we are going to grab an upgrade, and we're going to grab Luke. Because, come on, you got to build Luke. He's great. Okay, so we now have access to this base as well.
Construction complete.
So we got just
Roger that.
money.
Frigate moving out.
The thing about the frigates is they drift. And so they don't stay in one place totally. Fighters can, because they can just slowly do circles, as you can see. They could just slowly just circle around and stuff. Frigates aren't as good about that. They tend to just like drift off a long way. Now the other cool thing
Complete.
is I don't know if Luke is the same speed as other X-wings or what. But you can
Reinforcements
summon
Squadron reporting.
you can summon
Standing by.
other guys. You can summon like call in people from anywhere, which is cool. Now I think Luke is the same speed as other X-wings. So we'll group them up here for a second, and then I'll do a little test. We'll push him out in a direction here.
Reporting in.
I just want to see if they're all the same pace or if he outpaces them. Yeah, they're about the same pace. So
Ready for command.
you guys can sit together.
I know,
Han
I know.
can be near
What do you
the
need, kid?
faster squadrons.
Copy.
Frigates, of course, will just hang out on their
Enemy
own.
space station has been upgraded.
I know. What's weird though
Ready for action.
is the Imperials
Upgrade in
are
progress.
oddly like really good about every time I fought the Empire, they are like really aggressive and they're like really good. Like they upgrade their space station, they harass a lot. Like I have done one other test and it was very similar. so I don't know that's interesting. I don't know why that is, but when I fought the Rebellion, I don't feel like they were as good. But when I fought the but every time I fought the Empire, they're a lot smarter than you would expect. So I don't know why that is, but it's a thing. You want to get really aggressive and see if we can go after this one?
Red Squadron ready.
We'll definitely do it with fighters, though. These ones are really defended. This one has 3, this one has 4, and then this one only has 1, which is the reason I try and kind of have guys nearby, but we could
Roger
really
that.
do it with any one of them.
We're going in.
Alright, these guys won't be as
Target
fast,
confirmed.
so maybe we'll slowly push in with my X-Wing group here.
All right, all right.
And Han and our A-Wing can stay
All right.
just
you
sort of
guys.
wherever. They can cross the map really quick, so
Yeah.
see what I mean? I have a lot of fighters, dude, and every time one of them drops a volley, one of them dies.
What's on your mind?
Racing for the base!
Got something you need moved?
We'll just have him attack there.
Form up.
I'd move my frigates, but they'll never even get there in time anyway. He's somewhere in here, kids. It's just
Hurry
like,
up,
where did
Jabba's
he
waiting.
go?
We can outmaneuver them. Easier than the Kessel Run. Awaiting orders.
Okay.
It's as good as gone.
I don't know where he went.
Got it. Fly casual.
There he is.
Engine activated.
Well, he has one fighter surviving.
Moving to destination.
Copy. Plotting course. Lasers linked and ready.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Alright, looks like
I copy.
he's running back to mom.
Order received.
Upgrade
Frigate
complete.
reporting. Fire.
We'll just push them up that
Loud and
direction.
clear. We can do that.
Space station under attack.
What's up? Let them have it. Nebulon B frigate.
Take it easy.
Hey, look, you got one. So this one doesn't have any defenses, so we could grab it, but it would be completely on its own. Oh, it's also being used by the enemy.
Yes,
What are
sir.
you thinking?
Yes, Commander.
Need something moved?
I actually did the wrong. Like I said, I'm still getting used to the hotkeys, so it's taking a minute.
Proceeding.
No money for you, buddy. So we could grab it It would be hard to. It would be harder to defend, of course.
Weapons online.
These guys are kind of sitting between them.
Hey, Jabba doesn't like waiting either.
All right. Han and the A-Wing are running around trying to catch things.
Station ready.
Okay, so we are fully upgraded. We now have access to Admiral Akbar, which is fantastic. Which we also have gotten. Let's see. We also have gotten the biggest ships, which is the Mon Calamari cruiser. These are good against all the big stuff, but of course they are
I know.
weaker against the little
Never
stuff.
upset a Wookiee.
So
Orbital.
let's go ahead and get
Upgrade in progress.
our
Upgrade
all of the big
in
upgrades
progress.
queued up. Let's grab Admiral Akbar. All the toys. We could grab it. Well, we're sitting here anyway. Let's just go ahead and grab it. I mean, obviously, we're sitting on a lot of money, so it's not that big a deal anyways. Even if he killed it, like, I have so much money, and it's... Any second that I am sitting on it, it's already making me money, so it's like, why not?
Squadron reporting.
I have all of my X-Wings, including Luke,
Standing by.
sitting on it, so it's not that worrisome. The other two are really, really well defended,
What do you need, kid?
so... And I have Han and my fast movers sitting there.
At your command.
Alright. Admiral Akbar is coming up. All of the upgrades. So it means our frigates and our fighters will be crazy. And the top one also improves like capital ships and your big stuff too.
Upgrade complete.
So that's pretty cool. Alright.
Construction complete.
Ready for orders.
Setting course.
What's really funny is
Enemy
the
space
depth
station has
the
been
depth
upgraded.
perception. Because like looking at this, it clearly looks like they're sitting inside this field. Technically, they're actually not. Like the actual effects of the Nebulon fields doesn't occur until way over here. So it's one of those things that the mini-map is so crazy helpful in this.
I am with you.
Weapons
Beware
charged.
of traps.
Anyway,
What do you suggest?
it's so crazy
Ready.
helpful, which
Frequency
is
open.
awesome.
We're heading out.
Standing by.
Receiving message.
All right, there's that. We already have a big one. Let's go ahead and grab one of these because they're really good against their buildings and stuff.
Upgrade complete.
And then let's grab one of these because they're good against like
Constructing unit.
Corvettes and things. Okay. Now we have that one, which means even more money.
Space station damaged.
Gas blaster.
Marauder cruiser here.
All right, Your Highness.
On it.
Just the time to intercept. The A-Wing just tries to keep up.
Yeah.
He like Han and Chewie does pretty much everything on their own.
Advancing.
Reporting in.
Gunboat here, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, Commander.
Advancing.
I am with you.
Upgrade complete.
Beware of traps.
Our
do
big
you
our
suggest?
big group is getting
Decode
ever bigger.
transmission.
Unit in production.
All right, grab me one of those. Maybe grabbing one group
Unit
of
in
Y-wings
production.
wouldn't be that bad either.
What's on your mind?
I saw that. I stare at the minimap a lot, buddy.
Got something you need moved? Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
Where'd I go, boys? There they go.
Taking out the bad guy.
Get 'em!
All the calamari crews are ready.
Space station under attack.
You realize that is not an
Bottom
effective
clear.
strategy on your
Let's
own,
get out
right?
of here. Right.
It's just funny though that he like keeps attacking it on his own.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Like, interesting strategy, Cotton. Alright, I don't think you can actually summon it right in the actual field. Maybe you have to be nearby other ships. Maybe that is the whole thing.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for commands. You calling for me, sir?
We're gonna
All
put you in
wings
the regular
report in.
group just because you guys are really slow.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Affirmative. Ready. Standing by. Reporting in.
Man, my big fleet is
Ready for
very
action.
big. Let's grab one of
Vehicle
those.
in production.
We're just like, it's like shopping. We'll grab one of these, and we'll grab one of these.
Vehicle in production.
We'll grab another group of A-wings so we can give it, so Han's fast mover group can get bigger,
Station ready.
which would be good.
Acknowledged.
We have
Squadron
Yes.
ready.
we actually have just as much big stuff as we have fighters. Now the Y-wings are of course really slow, but obviously their job is to be good against.
Come on, Chewie. Consider it done. Assault Brigadier.
Get 'em!
What are you thinking? All right, Chewie, let's get out of here. Back me up here, Chewie.
Our space station is under attack.
Gateway squadron reporting.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Even you can't take down a hero on your own. I'd move anybody else if anyone else would get here in time.
Reinforcements
Job
on
at
route.
I know.
What do you need, kid?
They're just killing everything. It's because regular ties are too slow to outrun us. They're just like, go back home.
All right.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
throw some of you guys down there.
Orders received.
Maximum unit capacity.
All right,
Beware of traps.
we're maxed out, kids.
Chest.
All right, Your Highness.
Oh, he's actually moved in with bombers. You may have gotten one of them, but
Space station damaged.
Come on, Chewie, let's check it out.
all right,
All right. Hang on.
we'll rebuild that as soon as we can.
Ready. Readying weapons.
Frigate responding.
Hey.
Location confirmed. Rosa, standing by. Affirmative.
Oh my gosh, it's hard to keep these guys from killing themselves.
Standing by. Waiting orders.
All right, gathering all our fleets.
Reporting in.
Ready for action.
Trying so hard to get you guys to not kill yourselves on all of this.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, these guys are chasing this. It's fine.
Copy. Yes, Commander.
Our space station is under attack.
Got something. Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
All right.
I copy. Engage. Reporting.
You know what? Actually, maybe we shouldn't have the Y-wings with you guys.
Yes,
Maybe
Commander,
we'll
I am
have
with
you guys with the big fleet,
Beware of
because you're just as
Y-wings
slow as
standing
any of
by.
these big ships.
Frigate standing by.
Okay.
Constructing.
Can do.
Okay. That's rebuilding. Oh dear.
Ready.
Loud and clear.
Not sure even you guys can take this on your own.
Never upset a Wookiee.
Wow, you guys actually gonna take this sucker down? That would be incredible.
Our space station is under attack.
Take it easy. Weapons on. Weapons ready. Hit the engine. Signaling their engine.
What are you thinking?
Have blaster over trap.
On it. Taking out the bag.
You don't have enough escorts in the world, buddy. And now you're dead in the water. Awkward to be you. Wow, we're killing him with just these guys.
Right.
These guys are not good against what we have.
I know.
These guys are designed against like our other big stuff, which of course isn't an option for them.
What do you need, kid? Consider it done.
Our space station is under attack.
Bigger problems, bigger problems. Like I said, the Empire, for whatever reason, they tend to try harder. So when you're fighting the Rebellion, it's not that hard as the Empire, at least so far. But when you're fighting, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Squadron reporting.
but
Squadron, move out. Let's do some damage.
these guys are almost dead on their own.
Standing by.
What's on your mind?
Ready for orders. Hit 'em hard.
Got something you need moved?
Get him! Oh, and Han got the
Hurry up,
final kill.
Joe's
How
waiting.
appropriate.
What do you suggest?
Like I said, they drift.
Reporting in.
Loud and clear.
Ready.
Like, one of those by themselves is just not gonna do its job.
Standing
Alright,
by.
fighters are coming up.
Take it easy.
Reporting in.
Hey,
Acknowledged. Fire. All wings, report in. For the
what are you
Alliance.
thinking? Let them have it.
Alright, boys. Let's do this for the rebellion!
Need something moved?
Red Squadron ready.
Alright, you guys. I don't know where to find all this stuff.
Attack.
There we go.
Fire.
Your guys' job is the hangar. On and Chewie. Get the generator.
Yes, Commander. I've got my force vector.
Huh, look at that. Oh, they're the Y-Wings. I was like,
Base station damaged.
who are you? Ion cannon and battery, turbo laser, concussive mission launcher.
Open fire. Roger that. Open fire.
I know.
I am with you.
Let's see. I don't know where to get the other stuff.
Affirmative.
Alright.
What do you need, kid? Never upset a Wookiee. Warm up.
Beware of traps.
Let's see. I don't know where the shield generator is.
May the force waiting orders. Be with us.
Everyone just hit it. Just shoot it. I don't even care where. Just open fire. Wow, he's completely surrounded.
All right, Your Highness.
All fighters, focus on that thing. Big stuff, big ships, focus on this thing.
Yeah, blast.
I got round. That's coming.
Got something you need.
Reporting. Ready.
Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
Standing by.
Get him! He killed one of our A-Wings!
Ion cannon firing.
Loud and clear.
Reporting in.
Alright, there we go. Open fire.
What's up?
Ready.
Follow me.
Take it easy. Squadron reporting. Acknowledged.
We're just killing all of his side stuff just to be a
You
punk.
are victorious.
Hey! We did it! Alright. So, all I lost is a laser defense satellite. It's weird though, because it said I lost an A-Wing. But obviously... But it says here I didn't. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he accidentally, like, moved out of the hotkey or something. Regardless, though, he lost Boba Fett twice. He lost an Acclimator, I think that's how you say that, class cruiser. He lost 4 Tartan patrol cruisers. He lost a broadside cruiser. He lost, obviously, a Slave One twice. He lost a level 5 space station. He has 3 missile defense satellites and an asteroid mining facility. Fantastic. So that was great, man. That went absolutely great. Now, it says battle time here is only 23 minutes, but my recording time says 38. So I trust my recording time over that, so I guess this clock must be off or something. Because I didn't talk in the beginning for very long. Anyway. Well, there we go. We did another random battle. That was fun. This game is fun, especially the space conflict. At some point, maybe we will do the ground stuff, but if memory serves, the ground stuff was nothing to write home about. Like, it wasn't incredibly exciting. The space stuff was the real fun stuff. So, I don't know how true that is. Maybe at some point I'll do a ground battle and I'll see if they're worth recording on my channel. and we'll just have to see. Maybe they're fun. Who knows? But I know that the space stuff is something that is a lot of fun. So I'll probably do some test runs on the ground battles, and I'll see if they're worth anything. If they are a whole bunch of fun, and if if I think that they should be recorded, then obviously I won't mod anything until we show off some ground battles. But if there is nothing exciting there, then I'll probably just go ahead and mod away. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. Anyway, so right after this, I will be recording part 8 of our Smuggler playthrough. It will almost certainly be the last episode because we are either halfway or over halfway on Voss. And so that means the only real big planet is Corellia, and then little in-between stuff, little endgame stuff. But I think we will totally be in a great place to finish that story today, which would be really, really cool. So that is fantastic. Sorry, I hit my mic. I don't know how that sounds in recording. Anyway, so last thing I wanted to say before we end this video is thank you guys so much for the views and the subscribers and everything else. My subscriber count has climbed a lot the last few days. My views, all of my videos get some kind of views. I am so grateful for all of that. So thank you all so much for participating and watching, and hopefully you guys are enjoying, because it is the greatest thing. So I am very, very happy with that. So thank you guys so much for all of it. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.